Oh, hey gang. How's it going? What is this? Strem? On a Monday? What? Obviously, this isn't a huge surprise to most people, hey? Because we kind of teased it, but hey gang, how's it going? How are we all doing? How has your Monday been? How's the week looking going forward? I see we got Michael going whoop whoop. We got Eskiel, Shield Engineer reporting in. We got Clinotamol, Private Sun Tzu ready for duty. And we got Celebrimba, hey! And we got Wizrobe the Panda coming in with a bunch of thumbs up. Hey Wizrobe, how long is the extra secret strem? Um, Probably about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. Well, it depends if you all burn up in a fiery wreck, right? That's why we're here. The crew of the USD Helen. We gotta find out their fate. Because you are supposed to die. So, let me just fire up the game. How's it all going, everyone? Trying out something a little different here. See how Monday goes. So, yeah, my day has been. Yeah, it's been mostly okay, actually. This one? There we go. Cool. And there's no sound? Why is there no sound? So, why is there no sound? What is this? Oh, I see. Do we have sound now? No. So here's the cool thing, right? The reason the stream started a little bit late, my audio decided to bork. And I had to download new audio drivers, and I guess it just has like broken everything for some reason. Monday! Why? Why has this happened? Hang on. Like, that's the audio output. So why is there no audio? Wait. Still no sound. What did this might be, this might be a mess. I swear. You can hear me, right? The mic is working. So why isn't... Where's the game audio gone? Okay, you got me loud and clear. Cool. Why? Why has it done this? Microphone. Master volume. Oh. Do you have sound? Do you have game audio? You've got something. You've got game audio. I don't have game audio. Let me try reloading the game. Why? I don't understand. Maybe if I do that. I mean, I don't need game audio, I guess, but it'd be handy. Do you still have... No, you don't have game audio. I've got game audio. And now you don't. Helen SD, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Isn't this a great stream? We got there. Thanks, Jen. Stay hydrated, everyone. I did it! I don't know why it worked this time and it didn't work earlier, but we got there. Music! Okay, so... Apparently you now have audio in stereo? Which I'm not sure why. Okay. Cool. Looks and sound good. Hope I'm not too late. Hey, Commissar Bear. How's it going? All you missed was everything not working for the first 10 minutes of the stream. So I think you turned up right on time. So if you weren't here on the weekend, chat have volunteered to be crewmates of the USD Helen, a ship bound for oblivion. Everything's gonna go wrong. We're taking the most dangerous routes we can when possible. Captain Michael has decided that in most cases violence is the answer. With Chief Violencer Wizrobe on guns, how could it not? And if you want to put yourselves in for potential crewmates, you can use channel points to sign up. And yeah, easy. Let's go, gang. I think we're in Sector 4? Yeah, Sector 4. The Percy gas mine. So yeah, off we go. Violence is never the answer. Violence is the question. The answer is yes. Space violence. Exactly. There appears to be a pirate ship nearby. Be on your guard. Anyone trying to hunt in slug territory is either formidable or deeply stupid. And in space, either can be dangerous. Shields are looking good, gang. So we've got RP going on in chat. We got spaceships going on screen. Buckle up, enjoy. I assume we shoot them, right, gang? So we are going to launch rockets at their weapons, and we're going to focus lasers on their shields. They've got a beetle guy and a rock guy. I'm in a dungeon, so can't give my opinion, but you know what I want. I got a feel for your type of leadership here, Michael. Don't you worry, I got you covered. No surrender, I believe, is the general ethos here. So we're just gonna focus lasers to keep their shields out the way. I support space violence. Good stuff. Less morality, more brutality. And we've got a nice little queue of people ready to join the crew. Nice. Okay. So we want to get as many opportunities to collect more people. So we want to look for stores, and we kind of want to go this way. We could do with upgrading our weapons, honestly. I will... Don't worry. You pick up an automated message from a nearby space station. There appears to be a local shipwright that can perform emergency work on military ships. Let's inquire about their speciality. They offer to upgrade your oxygen system in exchange for some scrap. So usually when these offers come about, it's a cheaper upgrade than normal. However, sometimes these can go wrong. But whenever the opportunity for free loot comes, we take those, right? We gamble. So I think we're going to agree. This upgrade is relatively cheap, but it's only oxygen. No one needs that shit. 50-50 win every time. And we got a free upgrade. You let their team on board, and after a short time, they finish their work. Life support upgraded by 1. Easy. We do need to increase our reactor, though. So while we're here... Oh, hang on. Anything nearby? No. Okay. So I think we can add... What do we want to do? We should add a power bar to cover the additional oxygen. YOLO, let's roll. Ah, chat. Good times. Got a power bar to put into oxygen. I'm gonna account for that now. Not like the engines from last time. And I guess shields would be good, but so would weapons, because if we put a point into weapons, we can then look at upgrading our rocket launcher or our lasers. And a couple more weapons sounds good. So I think we're just going to upgrade there and there. Future proofing. So let's get going. Yeah, we can go along the top. Seems like a good strat. Wizrobe and his gamble every time. It's not unusual to feel paranoia in a slug-controlled nebula, but for once it is unfounded. So we can socialize with the crew. I think we'll just produce more fuel. And I just noticed that we don't have any rockets left. So we definitely need to look at finding an alternative for the rocket launcher. This area of the nebula seems entirely empty until a small slug transport and its escorts emerge suddenly from the clouds. only to disappear again in a matter of seconds. Because that's not sus. That's not sus at all. Let's produce some more stuff. It's free loot, right? And here's something dangerous. Rebel fleet was prepared for the nebula. Let's go. Flying into the heart of darkness. An advanced rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small rebel station, space station. However, without functioning sensors, it is impossible to tell what is inside. Gonna have to attack. Let's go. Engage when in range. So we only have lasers, which means we need to get rid of those shields first. And then we'll look at putting some lasers into there. Caleb, you need to check on that area. Yep, no damage. Cool. Once we get their shields out the way, we should be good. Celebrim, we're gonna need you to help put out the fires here. And it's... Okay, Caleb, get into medbay. Wizrobe, we're gonna need you in engines to help out over there. And we need to get these shields down as fast as possible. That fire is spreading pretty quickly. So actually, it might be in our interest to just jettison the oxygen. Caleb, get on the doors. Celebrate into the scanners. It's not looking good, gang. A lot of the ship is now on fire. Caleb, we're gonna need you in weapons. There is a lot of fire. Jeez, this is a bad move. Wizrope, you need to get your weapons back online. Because it is not looking good. Okay. Okay. Celebrim, can you go and repair oxygen? Because we need them. This went bad so quickly. Eskio, you go help over there. This is what we wanted, right, chat? Eskio's dead. Remember when we upgraded oxygen? Remember when that was a plan? No, Caleb, don't die. Clutch. Okay. Let's get our weapons back online. The X. It's a good day to die. Eskiel, you will be remembered. In the meantime, Celebrim's probably going to take over shield duty. Right, everyone, let's get the guns back online. And then that means we can get their weapons down. How's it going over there, Michael? I just realized you're not doing anything because the engines aren't running. But I guess you're leading by example. It's okay. Right, we need to get the engines back online. My comrade, he space died. Eskill! Hey, Crunchy Pistachios, how's it going? Sorry you're a bit late, don't even worry about it. All you missed was a train wreck. A train wreck, honestly. Eskiel has died. Everything was going a-okay, but the stream wasn't working. We had no sound for a while. It's been great. It's been a real journey. You salvage what you can from the broken ship, but we can't salvage Eskiel. No. Let's investigate. Okay. The station is a storage site for military-grade weapons. You find one that can be easily attached to the ship. We got a bow beam. I don't know what this is. Let's find out, right? What does a bow beam do? Advanced particle beam that can incapacitate ships and crew without dealing hull damage. Requires 2 power, 16 seconds to charge. How does that... That's twice as long as our normal lasers. It stuns people for 10 seconds. And it rarely hurts crewmates. We got new weapons. It's a type of experimental ghost cannon, commonly known as a boo beam. Ah, nice. Okay. I guess we'll put that there. And we'll see how the boo beam goes. And we need to get oxygen upgraded or repaired. And we need to find a station to get some new crew in. Oh, Eskil. Rip. Rip Eskil. Once Celebrim has got oxygen back online, you'll take over Eskil's watch as shield engineer. And we will save these locations. Well, that was more intense than I expected. Let's go round. Let's go round, see how it works out. Woo! The slugs here use a tactic you'd hoped you'd never see. They sabotage your oxygen production system and then charge fire weapons. You're going to suffocate. So because we improved our life support, we have an extra option here. Try to squeeze some extra power into the system. Okay. Thankfully, your improved subsystem is able to counter their hacking, enough to keep the life support barely functional. Awesome. That should keep you alive at least, but now we've got to take down this ship. Or do we offer surrender? I mean, historically we don't, right, chat? So I think we're just gonna have to have some more space violence. Notably, they do have a mind control unit. And they don't have a hacking unit. How did they hack us? Never surrender. Let's breathe some vacuum. Let's go. Oh, Caleb's mind controlled. Great start. Amazing start. Good job, Caleb. We're gonna draw a beam over these, because that'll take out... Okay. I see the problem here. So the beam isn't gonna work while they have shields up. That's the problem we've got. So we're actually gonna have to time these. Celebrant, can you fix life support? Caleb, can you check on oxygen? Yeah, oxygen's okay. Michael, why are you shooting the steering wheel? That's not good. Why is everything on fire? It's not looking good. But we have taken out one of their shields. So we've got that going for us. Weapons are on fire? That's... Oh. Celebrim killed Caleb. It's not looking good, chat. It's really not looking good. Let's get life support back on track. The engines are on fire, so we'll eject oxygen from there. We've got no power for weapons. We're now fighting again. RIP. No! Michael! This is not, as they say, a Zug Zug moment. It certainly is not a Zug Zug moment. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Wizrobe's been mind controlled. That's not great. The oxygen's out. Well, I think we met our inevitable demise. Dead people everywhere. Helen, not like this. Well, it's not, it's, what's that? Personal best was Sector 4? It was going well. I think if the drone hadn't screwed us up so much in the previous encounter, maybe this one would have gone a little bit better. But you know what it means. We died doing what space violence had space required. That's why you gotta always have rockets left. That is true, Michael. Yeah, we totally ran out of rockets. But what it means is we can make a new crew. And we can go on another space adventure. So, let's try a different ship. Let's try an Engi ship. So the Engi are robos. Wow, gang, it was a good run. The Engi are robos that do robo stuff. So we got 2 robos and a human. Think Jen and Sally had votes left. Sally didn't. Jen did from yesterday, and I think it was Ollie actually. And they both have requests in, so I'm gonna let them get into the crew first. So we'll put Jen over here. So you... What? Vote for what? They had requests to join the crew from yesterday. So that one is Jen's. And Ollie wants to shoot them all. Jen, where do you want to work on the ship? Ollie, you can be a robo. Jen... Is it 2 M's? Yeah. Germania. Oh, can we change the... Oh, look at that. You can be silver with an angry red eye. Stealthy. We got shields. We got pilot. We got engines. We got scanners. Maybe don't worry about scanners. And next up is Zeus, which I think is Ali. And you can be a white robo. You can be a brown robo. We'll mix it up a little bit. Zeus sounds like a robo name. I like it. You know what, Jen? Do we have a... Yeah, stand out a little bit better. And this will be USD Helen 2. And let's go. You want to go on shields? Put you on shields. Ali, was there... You support space violence, but where do you want to work in the ship? That's the question. The data you carry is vital. Making surrender offers, bigger compensation offers will increase the chance of your surrender being accepted. I see. Cool. Engines. Cool. Can we consider any upgrades? Most modern ships have standardized quick upgrades available. Making your crew further customize the ship by hand will be expensive and time consuming. Let's hope it'll be worth it. Reserve a pilot ship for the construction of drones. So the Engi primarily use drones, which allows to automate fights a little bit, which will be interesting. Sir Toxic Beetle 69, ahoy! How's it going? I think for now we don't need to worry about drone parts. We'll save that for later. So let's take a walk around the ship, see what we can find, talk to the Engi. Your Engi crew member has a lot to say, but you forget you're a universal translator. You just understand numbers. So, Jen is going on shields. Zeus is on engines. And we've got Germania on pilot. Oh, actually, Germania wanted to go space violence, didn't he? So we'll put you on pilot, Zeus, Ali. You're good, Sir Toxic Beetle. Nice. How am I? I'm a-okay, thanks. It's been a bit of a it's been a rough start to the stream, but we got it going now. So we're gonna see how this unlikely crew of chat manage on this next run of FTL. What could possibly go wrong? A stream of clicks and gurgling hums on the comms from a hostile mantis scout. The universal translator might be on the blink, but the intent is obvious. So, crew, how do you want to lead this? Do you want to shoot everything? Or are you interested in offering surrenders? I assume you just want to shoot everything, right? But I'm floating the option here. I'll take it as a sign for things to come. No offers in space. Right. Let's go. So we also have ion cannons. So ion cannons disable whatever they hit for a while. So we will target them on the weapons, and that means if they hit the shield gets disabled for a little bit. But if they hit the weapons, it just shuts down the weapons. So it's good for sustained fire. And with our little drone just keeping pressure on, we should have a good start. Ah, an idea I can get behind. Exactly, Jamaica. Should keep things moving. Jen, we're gonna move you into engines to fix stuff up there. The violent streak of this group of mantis has been brought to an end in the form of an equally violent explosion throughout their ship. Nice. Let's get the engines touched up, and then we'll be on our way. Ideally, when we're using drones, it can be good to get a, I think it's called like a drone retrieval arm or something. And it means that if you have a drone left over, you have a chance to pick it back up and conserve ammo, which is pretty good. So, let's keep moving. I think we can probably go along the bottom side here. What could possibly go wrong? An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free. That ain't gonna happen. We will never surrender one of our crew to slavers. We'll see about that. Engage. Let's go. So they've actually hacked our drone control, which somewhat limits our options here. Just means our drone is going to keep getting, I guess, like, knocked out for a little bit. Never! I like being on my ship. I feel like I now have a pirate-type voice. I mean, it does sound like you're getting into it. Crunchy pistachios. Just hack them back, easy. I mean, we can look at getting a hacking section of the ship. We surrender. Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. Do we want a free slave? So, here's the thing, right? They might give us a slave, but then that person might not want to be a member of the crew, and then they might rebel and like blow up parts of the ship. Chat, you're all in on... Okay. Free crew. We got Zach. Your opponent jettisons the slave towards you in a pod and jumps away. This individual has been saved from lifelong imprisonment and forced labor. After hearing about your mission, the former slave offers to join your cause anyway. They want to thank you for their rescue. Are you sure? Welcome them aboard. Or decline their request. The person deserves to be out of danger. Nah, we're great. They'll love us. If they rebel, there's lots of space. But a rebel means fun, right? It does mean fun. Can I get an eye? Aye. Your new crewman puts on the Federation insignia and prepares for duty. Excellent. So the next person in the list before... Let's get Crunchy Pistachio in here. Join the crew. You can be a rock person. Pistachio. There we go. So we've got scanners, we got doors, and we've got engines available. Excellent, welcome to the crew, and now back to our regularly scheduled murder. Happy to be of service. Oh, well, we're gonna put you in engines, because that'll give us an increased dodge chance. So let's save these locations, and jump to the next sector. Well, the next encounter. A derelict freighter is floating near this beacon. It could contain something valuable. Do we want to attempt to salvage what we can from the debris? Or who knows what dangers that wreckage could hold? You don't need supplies anyway, and continue on our way. I think we're probably okay to salvage this. It might take a bit of time. And who knows what we might find. A giant laser cannon. You discover the wreckage has some usable scrap and even some weaponry. We got the adaptive effector. What does that do? Let's have a better description. An intelligent field projector that quickly adapts to enemy defenses and gains ion damage each time it fires, up to a maximum of 3. So it needs 3 power. Takes 14 seconds, but it gets better every time? Okay. Oh, ion projectors pierce shields and deal ion damage. I mean, that sounds pretty cool. Let's main that and see how that goes. Why take the salvage when we could take the beacon? The ship's only so big, Germania. So we'll just like skirt round the side and see how it goes. You receive a hail from a station orbiting a nearby planet. Captain, we are a Federation terraforming team C12 and are in need of assistance. Do you have some time? Do we have time? What do you say, gang? Do we have time to help a terraforming team? I need to get a feel for how this crew want to lead going forward, and then we can like streamline as we move on. Okay, 1 vote for assistance. You're up for it? Let's see how it goes. Thank you. We need to scan this planet for life before we can begin terraforming, but our sensors can't get the necessary power to scan through the atmosphere. We've got a schedule to keep any chance you can help. We can attempt to scan the planet. You find if you modulate the feedback signal of your sensors to just the right frequency, you're able to get through the atmosphere and perform a complete scan. After a complete scan of the planet, you find no life. The team is grateful and ready to get to work. The station scientists have a unique talent for life support units and offer to upgrade your oxygen systems as thanks. And we know how well everything goes once we upgrade our life support. Nothing bad ever happens. We should get a couple of extra power cells so we can keep everything running at peak efficiency. Nice. Why do I feel like we will get murdered now? We need to get our mantras up. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay, Jen. It's gonna be okay. You're keeping the shields up just fine. A ship with conspicuous pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon, broadcasting a simple message claiming to have equipment available for sale. Shall we hail the ship? Shall we attack them before they can attack us? Or shall we just jump away? This will probably be the last one I need to gauge this crew. What do you say? You want to hail before attack or just go straight in? Hail! All caps, hail! Okay. All in on hailing. Let's go. The ship responds, yes, we have an extensive stock. Come aboard and see our wares. Dock the ship. Or this seems dangerous and leave. This one's on you, chat. I'm not gonna decide your destiny here. Do you go onto a pirate ship? You ready your knife? Seems risky. Send Ollie. He's expendable. This does seem dangerous. It does seem dangerous. Okay. This seems dangerous. Let's leave. Ready to die. In for a penny, in for a pound? Oh no, it's 50% each way. Dock with the ship. Alright. A human with an exquisite suit meets you on board. Welcome to my ship. We specialize in drones of all kinds. Can I interest you in any? We've got no scrap. Just do it. We can't buy anything, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Pleasant journeys. Once back to the helm, a series of explosions rock your ship. The pirate ship has powered its weapons. You receive a message. You shouldn't waste people's time, Captain. And now we're going into combat. Continue or offer surrender? I mean, they started, right? So, you were ready to fight them. The ship is on fire. And our doors are down. So, Jen, we need you to repair the doors. And then once the doors are up, we can put out this fire with the oxygen. Oh noes! How could they do this? Pistachio is getting the engines back up and running. This is good. Our cannon has knocked out their weapons, which is pretty nice. We'll focus fire on that because it's only going to get better and better. Repairing as fast as possible. Okay, we will put out the fire and then repair the sensors. Okay, so the problem we have here is that we need to activate our drone to get some additional pressure in. Because the our big laser isn't actually what's the term? It isn't actually dealing damage, it's just disabling everything. But with our little drone here as well, should be no problem at all. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. No, it isn't. We can knock out their engines. You've made your point. We're beaten. Take these and leave us to our shame. Do you accept surrender? That's the question. Escape isn't an option. I assume that goes for them and you're not gonna take their offer. If they're not allowed to escape, they're not allowed to surrender, right? Nope. Oh dear. Not like this. Decisions. I think your crew... We will not accept surrender. I think the decision was made for you, Crunchy Pistachio. Your crew have you covered. The treachery and thievery of this crew are over as their ship explodes. The spoils of their career are yours for the taking. Easy. Everyone back into positions. Oh, actually, no, you need to go to medical. We need to get you healed up. But, because we're an Engi ship, we actually have medbot dispersal, which means that the medbay covers the entire ship at a slower rate. So actually you don't need to go there. My bad. My bad. Phew. Don't worry, Crunchy Pistachios. So up here, this is our the health of the ship. I should have explained this a little bit, sorry. Here's the vitals and levels of all of the crew. We've got the health of the ship up here. We've got our scrap, which is like our money. Our shields are up here. We currently only have one shield. And then along the bottom we have our weapons and drones. And then like our, this is our reactor and how the power is being distributed across our systems. These ones are subsystems. They're useful, but they're not vital. Don't get me wrong, I may just be the ultra-violent space ghost of a spaceship fallen to its hubris and bloodlust, but I think the surrender is very not cool. Ah, Clinotomol. Zeus, remember kids, space violence is good in moderation. It's character building, right? We're gonna move up the right-hand side here and check out. Your ship is hailed. We found you at last. Prepare to die. Oh, okay. Cool, I guess. Let's bring in the drone. So, here's a strat that we can do with ion weapons. We could focus down their oxygen and suffocate them all on their ship. Is that something that would interest you? Define moderation. Because we can do that. Germania has no limits, so I guess they're okay with shutting down the oxygen. Yes! Our drone control is out. I'm going to send Pistachio to go and repair the drone control. And meanwhile, we'll just suffocate them. The only thing that will be limited in the space lifespans of our space is the space lifespans of our space enemies. So they're probably running out of oxygen at this point, and it's probably starting to become an issue for them. We can alternate fire between their weapons and their oxygen just to keep them on their toes. shut down all the systems, you know? And that's the spirit. Let's get you back in there, Pistachio. The space spirit. Exactly. We'll shut down their guns again. Video games are easy. We'll get our drone back on track. Oh no, they got their oxygen repaired? No. No. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. They've got their space oxygen. They've got their space oxygen repaired. None of that. And our drone's just keeping their shields at bay. But yeah, we'll just focus fire because we can absorb their laser. So there we go. Victory through asphyxiation. And so they must be out of oxygen at this point. So now we've just got to wait for them all to die. There's no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. There you go, gang. How does that feel? How does that feel? We did it! So we'll go up to this location. Woo! Okay, clearly there's no remorse in chat. So, Pirates of the Sinking Spaceship. So we'll just go like around here and then hit the exit, just to see if there's a store anywhere. And if there isn't a store, we'll update. A rebel ship hails. We did not fight a war to let a single Federation ship shatter our dreams of a better galaxy. They lock their weapons. Same again? You want to suffocate them? Okay, they actually have drones dropping bombs on us, so we should probably shut those down. And we should probably get a drone of our own up here. It did work last time, but we've now got more pressure because they've got a gun and they've got a drone dropping shit on us. So I mean, we could keep it up. Actually, our hull's at 75%. If we can just lock out their shields, actually, our drone can do all of the work for us. Because now it would just start pew-pewing. That's actually a better strat. Okay. So, how's it going? How are we feeling? We got 4. Be nice to get someone on scanners so we can see what their crew are doing. And it would be quite nice to upgrade our weapons and our reactor so we can have both ion weapons up. It'd be pretty nice. One more rebel ship bites the dust from your efforts. You salvage what you can and prepare for the next battle. Okay, did everyone is healthy? It's all looking good. Famous last words. I'm positive we're gonna make it. I admire your determination, Jen. You stumble across a forward scout of the rebel fleet. All the weapons. They're powering up their FTL. If they get away, they will no doubt warn the fleet of your position. And we know that escape is mucho no bueno here. So we're going to get that drone in there. We're going to focus our ion projector on their engines to shut that down. We've got a fire. Let's vent oxygen to get that extinguished. And we should be good. Come on. Go away. Go away. Okay. And we'll close the doors, get oxygen back on track. Shut down their engines. They're close. Why would they leave? We're great. The scout jumps away. They're sure to have informed the fleet of your position. You must get to the next sector as soon as possible. So, they were still able to charge despite us shutting down their engines. Not sure how I feel about that. F. F's in chat. That's not great. Let's get out of here. You reached another long-range beacon. Some kind of battle fleet must have come through here lately. The surrounding guard outposts are unresponsive and show no life signs. Lucky for you, the invaders left the relay intact. You'll have to decide where to go from here. Scanners are showing intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. No match for them can be found in the database. Previously, this crew has been curious, so I assume you'll be investigating. What are you saying? What do we say, chat? Investigate. All in or nothing. Boop. You land a small shuttle in an enormous field whose only occupants are small, brightly coloured, six-legged, horse-like animals. Could they be what your scans picked up? Try to communicate peacefully. Bring some of the creatures on board to sell. I don't know what the correct answer is here, because in the original game, as far as I know, there was only one outcome for this, but in the Captain's Edition, which we're playing, there could be all sorts. So what does chat want to do? That's the question. I know what I would do. Greet the horse? Says this. Okay. We could try one just to be safe. What could possibly go wrong? Everyone gets trampled by space ponies. Try to communicate it is. You try to communicate in every possible way you can, but they just stand there, silently judging you with their large, expressionless eyes. You prepare to leave. Thanks, Michael. Stay hydrated, gang. Drink up. Okay, let's jump into the next sector. This way looks more dangerous. This is where we're going. You manage to escape the rebels and flee the sector. If you spend additional fuel during the long-range jump, you might even get ahead of the fleet in the next one. Standard engines. We've got 10 fuel. Seems reasonable. I have to go. I'm up at 5:30 and the other half is giving me eyes. Who will take over from me? Don't worry, Pistachio. We'll try and keep you alive as long as we can. That's okay. You're in the crew. You're in the ship. It's okay. The ship travels at peak speeds towards the next sector. The journey gives you some time off the chair. I'm glad you were able to come along, and I hope you had fun, and I hope you have a good day tomorrow, and I'll catch you soon. Don't worry. We got you covered. Have a great night. Sleep well. Thanks for coming by. Let's go. The sector was bustling with activity just a few years ago. Now more than half of the jump beacons have been destroyed. Many settlements have been abandoned by the rebel patrol. Let's socialize with the crew, because we've got a rock person now. Pistachio the rock lady. Let's chat with them. The rockman plans to return to his home caves after all this is over. It is certain that it will make it through this. Not so sure about the captain. You are so squishy. Ha 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 ha. I'm making a joke, Captain. You do understand this. Humans are pretty squishy. And we got a store! Can we buy new crew members? A trade hub orbits this rebel-controlled planet. Propaganda is constantly broadcast on multiple channels. No rebel ships are detected in the system, so you decide to search for a grey market trader. Upon docking, you discover that this trader has access to a cargo teleporter. You'll be able to make a quick deal. Let's sell our pharmaceuticals. We don't need them. After time-consuming negotiations, you get an advance payment. You get the rest after the transfer of the cargo. Let's see what the heavy-duty teleporter can do. And we made a bunch of money. Nice. We got crew members! Who's next? We have Clinottement. Clinottement, let's get you in here. Boop. You can be a robot, and we should repair, and we should buy some fuel. And oh no, it's Mr. Space Violence. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Zeus. Okay. Clinon. You are gonna go on scanners? What does that give us? That lets us see the enemy ship. Yeah. We'll go with the scanners. And you can always jump onto doors if we need it. And we should buy... Can we buy any upgrades for the ship? We'll upgrade the engine for now. And dive into the heart of space. Let's go! There appears to be a number of small stations nearby. Before you have time to scan them, warnings go off. A rebel teleporter activates in one of the stations. We got intruders. We've been boarded. Okay, gang. Hang on. Wait. Jabania, we're gonna need you in medbay? Get that repaired as quick as possible. Jen, you should probably work on repairing medbay as well. Pistachio is punching this guy, Morat. We should just be able to tank them in the medbay at this point. Okay, we got this. I think we do got this. Wait. Caleb already died. I'm like, hang on, didn't we have 5 people? Mega F's in chat. This wasn't the plan. Well, these things happen, I guess. Off we go. He died in battle. He would have loved it. You arrive near a small rebel refueling depot. Your ship is being scanned multiple times, so they must recognize you. But there appears to be no combat-ready ships in the vicinity. The only message you receive is a denial to your request to dock at the depot. Hey, Meshuga74! Slower Than Dark is a better game. It might be a better game, but we're playing this one, Meshuga. I see what you're doing there. How's it going? How are you? It's great. Great that you could drop by. What do we want to do? Chat? Socialize with the crew? Oh, wait. These are just the really boring options. Okay. We'll chat with the rock people. The Rockman admits it is, sometimes, longing for the dusty air of its home world. The being usually smashes something to get rid of this feeling. Wizrobe that. Oh, we got some Helen Poggers spam in chat, I see. Okay. I'm glad you're enjoying your emails. Oh, what is this? You're shocked to discover a rebel forward base on this planet. A patrol ship moves in to intercept and sensors indicate an anti-ship battery is about to fire. We've got to get out of here. Okay. Does that mean we're just gonna get blasted every so often? For the Federation! That's not great. We'll activate our drone and we'll try and lock out their shields. Oh, that's what those green blobs are. That's the battery. Jeez. Okay. We've got bombs across the ship. That's not great. Jen, we need you to repair oxygen. Weapons are down. It's not ideal. We need to get everything back on track. You know what? Screw oxygen. Let's get the weapons back up. Shields are critical. That's not good. We need you back in shields, Jen. Hustle mode is on, definitely. Germania, we need you to repair the oxygen. If we can keep their shields down and keep drone pressure up, we should be okay. Let's get the doors on just in case stuff starts catching fire. Pistachio, you're gonna need to help in shields here. We don't need unnecessary deaths. And back onto guns for you, Germania. We got their drones down. Pressure's going okay, honestly. If we can keep the shields out of the picture, we can tank this. Pistachio back on engines. Germania, you need to patch that hole. And we got away. Give this people air total recall. The familiar markings of this rebel ship char as the insides explode into flames. You collect what you can from their remains and ready the FTL drive. Yeah, we need to get out of here. As soon as that hull is repaired, we're just gonna get straight out. And we're out of there. Burger! Good job, gang. There's no need for Helen not like this. We made it. You run into a stray squadron of the Federation performing emergency repairs at this beacon. Looks like they're in fast retreat. Let's ask for some help. A bomber with weapon systems damaged beyond repair agrees to transfer its still intact equipment to you. We'll take the equipment and wish them farewell. Nice. Let's get the oxygen back up. And, is it just me, or are we actually surviving? Or did we? I mean, Caleb didn't survive. But everything else is going okay. Everything else is okay so far, but we're only in Sector 1. And our best run so far was to Sector 4. This long-range relay is almost hidden within a nebula. You can travel to the next sector from here. That's it. We have nothing else. Okay. have to gamble on those. It's an ion storm! Hooray! We did lose Caleb. Yeah, that is true. But Caleb was barely a part of the crew, right? They turned up. They died. You jump into the middle of a plasma storm. Multiple recently incapacitated ships loom in the shadows, briefly illuminated by lightning. We could search the wreckage for survivors and equipment, or we can avoid the risk and wait to jump unscathed. I think this crew is kind of inquisitive, so we're going to search. Hey, we got someone! Within the ship graveyard, you find one ship that seems relatively untouched. On board, you find an unconscious passenger and take them back to the ship. Once awake, they offer to join your crew in thanks. Hey, we've got a new skill. Hang on. Hey, you're a radioactive guy. Skill. Skill. Boop. Where do you want to go? Like, so here's the thing with these irradiated people. They are actually really good on things, because wherever they work, they count as an energy cell, which is pretty nice. We're here to run into the walls. That's all of the crew requests for now. We'll keep you on scanners for the moment. Save your location. And let's jump into the next sector. Dangerous. You escaped the rebel fleet, standard engines, let's go. Boop, boop, boop. Consider some upgrades. Most modern ships have standardized quick upgrades available. So we could create a healing cluster, which is a weapon that drops healing bombs on the ship. Or we can manufacture drone parts. Let's make drone parts for now. And because we've got Engi, we can supervise it to make everything go a bit better. Nice. Drones seems like a good choice. We are actually using drones, so it seems like a reasonable shout, to be honest. Oh, our shields have been down. Don't even worry about it, gang. I think we should probably... Hang on. 5... We need another power bar to keep our engines running smoothly. Yeah, Engi Squad Unite! We got a distress beacon. Let's go. A distress beacon pulses weekly from a Rockman ship in the system. Their hull and their crew are being mined by the Lanius, lasers and weapons tearing through the ship. Okay, so the Lanius are a strange, unknown species. Do we want to attack the Lanius? Or do we want to just leave the Rockmen to their fate? I imagine we want to interrupt. You know the answer to this. Alright, we'll attack. Look at these cool ships. They're really, really nice. The Rockman needs your help. You target the Lanius ship and grimly prepare for battle. It's the grim dark future. Activate the drones, and we're going to target on their weapons. Well, actually, we can target on their shields. And then the drone will hit the weapons. Seems good. Okay. And you see, because Zeus has upgraded their flying, we're dodging more, which is pretty nice. They're a proud people that only wears turquoise on Wednesdays. If you say so, Wizrobe. If you say so. Unfortunately, you can't suffocate Lanius because they're like an organic metal that recycles carbon dioxide. Or they like absorb oxygen to function, but they don't. They like consume all oxygen. They're a weird race. They're kind of tricky to put in your ships because they deoxygenize the room they're in. Space people. They are made from space. Exactly, Wizrobe. The ship explodes, leaving behind a collection of useful scrap. Contact the Rockmen. The Rockmen ship jumped away during the battle, but it left much of its hull and spare parts floating behind. You salvage what you can and prepare to jump. We got a new drone. That's cool. A heavy defense drone. Slow reloading defense drone that can shoot down incoming projectiles. Okay. So that's like meteors if we're fighting in an asteroid belt, or rockets if they're firing rockets at us. Not bad. Not bad. If we get another 1-power drone, we could operate both of those. Definitely get that drone up and running, I would say. It's a good one. It is a good one. Actually, we've got loads of scrap. We could get that running. You find a rebel automated scout floating near the beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Do we want to download the ship's data stores or just strip it for scrap? Probably download the data, right? You're able to pull all of the ship's data about this sector. Your map has been updated. So with that info, okay, it's just told us everything about the sector. Awesome. Awesome. Let's upgrade drone and power. So worst case scenario, if they've got rockets, we can power up a defense drone. And now we're gonna jump to this shop so we can go shopping. A large transport ship undergoing maintenance hails you. Greetings, friends. We're getting out of this sector as soon as this coolant shaft is fixed, and I suggest you do the same. I half expect those damn metal freaks to come and try to melt down our ship at any moment. We're trying to offload some inventory. Interested in buying? What you got? Upon docking, you discover that this trader has access to a cargo teleporter. Nice. Do we want to buy plastic items? No. Okay. So we have a hull drone at the moment. We could buy a laser drone, but we should probably repair the ship, actually. Yeah. Let's just repair for now, and we'll get going. I was thinking about selling the heavy ion, but it has benefits over the big laser, so we'll keep them both just in case. You never know when stuff gets damaged. You intercept discussions between a rebel patrol and a human mining colony. We realize you're scared, but all reports indicate the metal bastards target abandoned settlements only. If we relocated our fleets based upon every request from backwater... Wait, what's that? Before you can react, the channel is cut and the rebel ship moves into attack. Do they have rockets? I don't think they do. So... No, they don't have rockets, so we don't need to get the heavy defense drone up and running. But we'll focus fire on their shields, and then our drone will just deal with it. Nice. This just allows us to keep really, really good pressure on everything and slowly chip away at them. The ship repeatedly hails you. It looks like they want to surrender. It seems like chat never wants to surrender. So I'm just going to assume you don't want to surrender. And we'll just pew-pew them into oblivion. Awesome. Another group of rebel officers meets their end by the hand of their prime target, their wreckage only further fueling your escape. Easy. Assumption approved. I kind of want to check out that store. But neither... it might be a bit too out of the way. Let's go. You arrive at the location of a recent battle. Judging from the debris, some settlers attempted to fight off a number of small Lanius ships. Although it's impossible to say who instigated the aggression, a few skirmishes can be seen in the distance. But more notably, a lone Lanius ship is firing on a heavily damaged civilian vessel. From what we've seen, we're going to attack. You charge your weapons, which quickly gets the Lanius ship's attention. Oh no! Zeus, you've been mind controlled. Don't do that. We'll get the drone in there. How has Germania not leveled up weapons yet? It's crazy. Right, Eskil, you need to go repair the flight controls. And we need to shut this down. Repair the doors. And... Jen, now you're mind controlled? No. It's not looking good. Actually, it's looking fine. I'm being melodramatic. Everything's fine. Although our oxygen just blew up. The Lanius craft breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. This sector has become increasingly dangerous for friends of the Federation. I think my crew can patch up some of your hull damage as thanks. Nice. We need to get oxygen repaired. I don't believe a word they say. Trust me. Jen has definitely not been mind controlled. Don't even worry about it. Everything is fine. Hang on. Oh. I didn't realize that these radiation people power up whichever room they're in. It doesn't have to be a room that has a console. Interesting. But not subsystems. Oh. Very interesting. Cool. Okay. Let's get going. We'll finish this sector and then there won't be a time. As you arrive in the system, your proximity alarm begins screaming. There's a Lanius ship right on top of you. Before you have a chance to hail, they open fire. I guess we're in Lanius territory? This enemy seems to be equipped with a combat augment. Lightning arcs from its supercharged firewall plating. This will prevent more advanced hacking drones from effectively disrupting the hostile, and also shield the opposing crew against mind control attempts. So, neither of that is a problem for us. they have? I don't think either of those are rocket launchers, so we should be fine. Our dodge is going really well. We can't screw our own rules. Too late for that. Yeah, like Pistachio and Zeus are putting in so much evasion on engines and piloting. Like, we're just dodging everything. It's really good. That's not to say that the rest of you aren't providing meaningful contributions. You're doing great. But we are avoiding a lot of potential damage just from expert piloting. Your comm system retrieves a video feed of the enemy ship crew waving small makeshift white flags. It appears they've taken research by your coach's customs quite literally. Do we accept their offer of some fuel, some drone, some scrap, and a anti-ship focus beam drone? I don't know what that means. I think we need to talk about higher payment for more danger work. Are you going to accept surrender? I assume not. I assume not. What do you say, chat? God, I really like the soundtrack for this game. So, I don't know if you remember what I was saying about Hitman, but like, if you listen to the FTL soundtrack, there's like one recurring track, and then there's layers for the different types of opponents you're fighting. And then there's like a layer for environmental effects. And those three layers together combine to make unique music for each encounter. Get the drone? This one is a good offer, I guess, but do we trust them? Do we trust they'll surrender? The strange metal, oxygenless alien race? Michael says the drone is good. I'm curious to see what this drone does. I honestly have no idea. So we can accept it this time. Take their stuff, then shoot them anyway. Oh, I can see why you're on weapons, Germania. You open airlocks and take the reparation supplies aboard. Your opponent is glad to be alive. Honor the truce and let them live, or open fire on your defeated opponent. I didn't expect to get this option. Eskil has honor. Does the rest of the crew? I think Pistachio would honor it. I have honor. Sao Fang is my bro. Okay, we will respect their surrender. The focus beam. Powerful drones that pierce shields with focus. Oh, it's an offensive one. Oh. Okay, yeah. That's a good one. It's a good one to have, for sure. Let's jump. Jumpy jump. You've arrived at the long-range relay. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump into the next sector. You've come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you immediately saying, "Greetings! Our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" Give them 5 missiles? We're not using them. I think we can give those. They thank you for your generosity and offer some scrap in exchange. Easy. Easy money. So I think we should upgrade our drone. And I really think we should look at upgrading our shields. But we don't necessarily have the power for that just yet. Hang on, we don't need to do that one yet. Because we could just run the focus beam. But if they do have rockets... I think we should upgrade shields, to be honest, here. Going into Sector 4, having 2 layers of shields is not a bad move. However, it's another epic conclusion. The ship remains on a stable course. The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance towards allied races. Alien allied races? You got me thinking about WoW with Sao Fang. Allied races, BFA? No! Ah! The rock people have a particularly aggressive stance towards alien races trespassing in their space. You should tread carefully here. With the beam drone, we can refit some beam drones for mining duty and send them ahead into the sector? What? Sure. The modified drones jump ahead. Soon you receive detailed information on local asteroid fields with substantial concentrations of minerals. Set a course. Added a quest marker to your map. We just picked up a side quest. Huh. That's pretty cool. Okay. I can go for 20 more minutes. Then I have to stop. It feels a bit weird having like a 90-minute stream when all of my streams are like 2 hours. So let's jump. And we're probably going to explode. Let's be real. You notice a rock ship with unusual hull plating. They hail. You are considered a threat to an important diplomat on board our vessel. We've already called reinforcements and will defend ourselves in accordance with general system lore. You're pretty sure that there's no paragraph legitimizing this kind of action, but you'll have to deal with them somehow. We gonna fight them or are we gonna surrender? We're gonna fight them. So they've got cloaking. And we're gonna focus our ion projector on their shields. And we need Eskil to go and repair that hull breach. We got another hull breach. We are taking a lot of damage, which is not great, to be quite honest. Eskil, you need to patch up that. The rock ship hails. Enough. We were told aliens were a threat to our ways. You've proved as much. Take this and leave us in peace. Do we accept their offer? It's not a very good offer, to be honest. So... the rock agents and their crystal helpers are shattered in a silent explosion, their ship in pieces. You're free to take what you can. So, Michael, is the focus beam pierces stealth? I guess because stealth counts as a shield type? And it's anti-shield. No, it's anti-ship. But it pierces shields. Like, it only pierces shields, but it seemed to be... Maybe we just had the shield, the stealth inactive. I don't know. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. And hey, Gratzis on being a level 2 pilot. And Pistachio on being a level 2 engineer. Awesome. We'll power up the projector and we'll jump. We're going to go to the quest item, the quest location. A mercenary hails you. Greetings, friends. We've heard tell of your quest and are here to offer valuable services. Stealth only messes with targeting, so if the beam had already been fired, that might have been why. Could be. Could be. We don't need either of these. Do we want to fight the mercenary? Okay. Yeah, it might have just been that the beam started as they went into stealth and it just looked. Because I was sending Eskil to repair all the breaches. We probably fight mercenaries, don't we? Mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honourable course is to engage them in battle. Off we go. Their beam drone isn't anti-shield. Sucks to be you. If we decline, don't they fight us anyway? They might have. Yeah. I think that's usually slavers. Whereas mercenaries might not have. But one last explosion marks their fate as the ship is torn apart. We can convince ourselves that they would have. And that justifies it. Right, so this quest marker. What is this? You arrive near a large asteroid belt. All of your drones made it to the site, but some have been shut down by local miners. Competition is vicious here, and we get a bunch of scrap. Easy. I guess they got shut down, which means we couldn't get the drone parts back. Seems fair. Remember to stay hydrated, gang. Upon jumping in, you receive a video massage. You receive a video massage from a heavily armored rock station. We only honor the mightiest ship commanders with an opportunity to trade here. You're not even of our kind. Because we have Pistachio as a rock person, we can have them pose as the captain of the ship and let them execute a traditional rock collision greeting, which will deal 2 damage to the ship, but show that we're allies, I guess? Your rock crew member takes the helm and rams the ship directly into the station. Using medium engine power and little dignity, the station's armor plating is barely scratched, but your front hull takes some dents. A rock officer addresses your crew member via vidcom. You command this alien vessel? We have to acknowledge that your greeting was executed in the most traditional and honorable way. We shall give you permission to dock. Could be good since we could get repairs, and that sounds good. It does, doesn't it? You consider dealing with the rockmen. This might take some time. I don't know what any of these do. I think that this is probably a trade good. Ship hull panels might give us extra durability. And this seems like a trade item as well. Let's grab the hull panels. You hand over the crates with the scrap. The rock cargo crew can't be persuaded to work faster. Most of them pretend they don't understand you while waiting for you. While waiting, you get a chance to check the ship's equipment they offer here. And we can repair, and we could buy gunnerinos. We have heavy ion Mark II, yeah. Okay, let's repair. Let's grab some fuel. More health equals less death, right? It's just a trade good, apparently. Well, that sucks. Less health equals more action. Tension to the max, Wizrobe. Okay, so I think we can probably sell our hull drone because we've got the focus beam drone. And we have the defense drone available as backup. I'm kind of curious about getting 2 heavy ion cannons instead of the projector. But the projector, because the projector is kind of redundant when we have a drone that pierces shields. Decisions. Let's get rid of... Hang on. Let's buy that. How much can we sell these for? 15. They're pretty garbo. Let's risk it for a biscuit. Trust me, gang, it's gonna be a-okay. And now we've got double ion cannons, which charge pretty quickly. Okay. Take a point out of oxygen? Way ahead of you, Michael. And let's go down to the distress beacon. Did it right before you said it. The ship emitting the distress beacon messages you. Sorry to bother you, but we're out of fuel and we can't get out of this barren sector. Could you help us out? Smirt. Exactly. Yeah, we can give them some fuel. You give them the fuel. Thank you so much. We don't have much to offer, but have a look at the sector scans we took. Your map is updated. Yeah. Whatever. I guess we just move along. You find a disabled rock transport floating near the beacon. You consider stripping it of useful parts, but are uncertain why it's there in the first place. Strip it? You salvage what you can from the ship. No one bothers you during the operation. We got a ton of scrap. Oh, shit. Okay, we can buy an extra power bar with that, and now we can get our oxygen back on track. Jump to the exit. Is this going to be our new PB? You've arrived at the long-range relay. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You receive a message from a small convoy. They're looking for some military supplies and are offering to try to improve your reactor in exchange. If we trade them 2 fuel, 2 rockets, and 2 drone parts, they'll upgrade our reactor. And reactor upgrades are getting a little bit spicy. So that could be worth it. Because I think our reactor costs are now 35 and then 50. So this could be a good option. And I kind of wish I hadn't just bought a reactor upgrade. Let's do it. It seems... It's not going to be the end of the world. You exchange and their team comes on board to try and improve your reactor. We should risk it. Worth? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. I approve. And we got to Sector 5. Hope's End? That sounds like a good place. That sounds nice. The long range... Yeah, okay. We know what to do here. You doubt that the fleet will jump out? Yeah, okay. A few years ago, this region was bustling with trade activity. Now it's overrun with bandits and marauders. You should tread lightly here. Several pirate vessels roam the jump point, fully aware that this is the usual arrival point. Most of the ships jump away when they see a cruiser arrive, but one ship is bold enough to threaten you. They demand supplies in exchange for free passage. Do we pay their toll of 25 scrap? Or do we reject their offer? What do you say, gang? I think it's rejection time. I like the little squid icon. You are the master of universe. I believe in you. No, we don't pay their toll. Nice shields. Be a shame if something happened to them. Here we go. Too bad. Too bad we will regret this decision. A previously cloaked anti-ship battery reveals itself near the pirate's location. We've got to get out of there. I think we're just gonna tank it. Honestly. So we're just gonna tunnel their shields with ions. Actually, we can put one ion on weapons. Their absorb shield is gone. Their shields have gone. Our shields are in need of some assistance. If you can help out, Eskil, that'd be a-okay. The enemy ship appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. Yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. You go deal with that hull breach. You are considerably more well armed than I would have thought. We surrender. Smork it. I don't think we're accepting this offer. It's an okay offer, but we don't need rockets, honestly. We won't accept it. It's mucho no bueno. See ya. As judge, jury, and executioner, your ending attack finishes these pirates off, earning them a sentence of fire. You collect their scorching components and charge the FTL drive. Let's go. Oh, right, the anti-ship barrage. We'll just jump any second. I think we can go along the bottom here. Seems pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah. Well, this is a new PB. Sector 5. There's a black market hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. 10 missiles for 30 scrap? We're not using missiles. Sell all of those missiles. I agree, Michael. Thank you. This will help greatly. Let's jump. We'll go up and then down along the bottom. Should be Gucci. You catch a glimpse of a strange signal coming from a space station before your sensors shut off unexpectedly. You perceive that this must be part of a boarding maneuver. You hear hostiles beam onto your ship. Prepare for a fight. Right. This is... Historically, this is where everyone dies. We need to make sure that Eskil isn't fighting, because if Eskil dies, he explodes. You better keep them all alive. Okay, Jen, Pistachio, Zeus. No, no. Jen, get out of there. No. Get to medbay. No, this way. Jeez. Everyone into medbay. Alright, we're gonna suffocate him. Well, Germania, you did great. You did real good. Unfortunately, things didn't work out. We could put Eskil in here shooting a little bit. And that might... We might be able to tank this. Two. There's only two. There's only one left. We got there. No! I'm sorry, Germania. They had Mantis. And Mantis just cut through crewmates like it's no one's business. Everyone return to your stations. Eskil, you're taking over Gunnery Officer Germania's role. I realized that I tried to suffocate their crew and didn't open the external doors. That one's on me. You served well. You served really well, Germania. Thank you for your service. Chief Violencer position acquired. Right? Eskil's going up in the world. From Scanner Officer. You barely have time to register jump completion before your ship warns you of the station whose weapons locked that... Warns you of the station with weapons locked that floats right in front of your nose. Rest in peace, Germania. I don't think we're gonna offer surrender here. So, you know what time it is. Let's go. We've got ions focused on weapons and shields, and we've got our we've got our drone doing its thing. But the drone's not actually getting through the shields. Oh shit, our drone died. Well, that's no bueno. Okay, we're gonna activate our other two drones and get some damage in here. Because they've got like a scatter gun or something. But our hull drone should be doing fine now. And we can keep pressure on their weapons and shields. Please don't destroy the station. We'll give you everything we have. Really? Really though? Do we want to accept their offer? I think they just got a super lucky shot on the drone. I think they did. Because they had like yeah, they had a scatter gun, right? And it got clipped by one of the meteors. Yeah. But while it was on cooldown, it makes sense to put ours in. No. Destroy the station. Take no prisoners. I'm sorry. It's not cool. The station's generator core detonates, tearing the structure apart. You gather what you can from the wave of scrap that is sent flying fast in all directions. We got a pretty good amount of scrap there. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if it might be in our interest to look at a couple more shields. Before... there's a store. Okay, we'll go to the store first. Engine for more dodge? Not bad. Not a bad idea. An old cruiser that has been converted into a stationary base ship lingers at this beacon. They seem to be willing to trade with anyone. Oh, we can sell the ship hull panels. I'm so glad I didn't get rid of those. Scrap. After time-consuming negotiations, you get an advance payment. You get the rest after you unload the cargo. Blah, blah, blah. So we could get a crewmate. Is 100% dodge possible? I don't think so. I don't think so. We can put dodge at 35. With an experienced engine person, we get 45. And then with an experienced pilot, we can get 55. And maybe there's a couple of augments that could push it higher, but I don't think you can hit 100, unfortunately. Do we buy another crew member? I don't think we need another crew member, and no one else has signed up, so... all ship systems have additional plating that provides 25% chance to negate damage when hit. That seems pretty good. These drones... Yeah, I don't think we need these drones. 100% is not possible, but you can get really high and not getting hit really helps against the last boss. True. Very, very true. I think... eliminates any excess heat generated by ship and weapons, allowing you to fire at will while cloaked. I think maybe we shall just upgrade the ship a little bit. So that puts us at 45%, which is pretty good. We've got 5 energy here. I think I might upgrade the cockpit to give us some auto evasion, just in case. Does no harm. And let's go. Save the last little bit of scrap. Oh no, I should have bought fuel. You arrived near the main planet of the sector. A major jump relay located here allows spaceships to perform extreme long-range jumps. The place is quite busy. Several vessels wait in line and prepare to travel closer to the Federation core worlds, undoubtedly fleeing from the slowly approaching rebel fleet. You come across an asteroid mining colony. We can't do anything. Understand, good luck. Right. I'm gonna jump back to the store and buy some fuel, which feels counterintuitive. I understand that. Particularly when they only had 3. That's not great. Should buy a drone for that as well. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Akambul, Rock Prime. Okay. Well, gang. Improved engines. We could spend 3 fuel to jump really far ahead. But we only have 3 fuel, so maybe we'll just go with 1 fuel here. Which is not great. The Rock people are a powerful and proud race. It's not unheard of to have a peaceful journey through their lands, but don't count on it. You have to get the exit beacon jump. Let's produce some... Oh, okay. Okay. We're gonna stop there for tonight. We have made it to Sector 6 out of 8. So it's going pretty well. Y'all are doing great. But that's 2 hours. We had 2 hours of quality content. I don't know why I laugh at that. But I hope you had fun. So, right. We will save and quit. And then we're going to jump over here. Swoosh. Hey, gang. I hope you enjoyed this unexpected Monday night stream. Let me know how you found this. Because I'm looking at potentially adding Monday as a stream night. And maybe removing Wednesday. I don't know. It's not always going to be FTL. It'll usually be the Saturday game. But because FTL went well yesterday, I wanted to carry it on. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. The soundtrack is actually quite dope. It really is. It's kind of chill, but then there's some really cool elements that can come in based on what's going on. It's a nice one for sure. So before I do the wrap up, don't forget that we now have a community Discord server. If you want to come along and get all the latest updates and find out what's going on with the stream, that's the place to go. And Eskil didn't die today? Didn't you die right at the start and then come back? You didn't die on this ship, that's for sure. Maybe that did happen. Yeah, I think it did. But we don't talk about that. You're alive now, Eskil. So, if you're new here and you enjoyed the stream, please consider giving me a follow. If you really enjoyed, you can sub. You don't have to. That's a-okay. Currently streaming 3 times a week. Kind of 2, maybe 4. The schedule's being reviewed going into year 2. Links to the Discord server and YouTube archive and Twitter are all below. Take a look if you want. And I hope you had a great time, and I hope you have a nice week ahead, and hopefully I'll see you in a future stream. Yeah. But until next time, everyone, Helen SD! And I'll catch you in the next one. Burger.